This thing is the rarest item in Barotrauma, and it can stop bullets. First item we're looking at is the Moloch Shell Fragment. This cool looking armor will slow you pretty heavily, but it will protect you like no armor could. You can get this armor from Molochs 33% of the time, and although you might say, hey, that's not that rare, Molochs are kinda rare in the beginning of the campaign, and it's a chore to get out of the submarine and go to a Moloch to loot it. So not a lot of people will get this armor, but if you want to try this cool armor out, make sure to loot every Moloch you kill. Next rare item we have is the Europan Handshake. This poisonous knife has a roughly 1% chance of spawning in the wrecks of Europa, and it's a pretty cool and an underrated item no one uses. In terms of damage, this little knife is the same as a diving knife, but what's special about this knife is that with every hit, it will cause small amounts of morbizine poisoning to the person you're fighting. So my recommendation for using this knife would be handshaking your favorite clown European style. After handshaking your favorite clown, let the European handshake do the rest, because it will always finish a handshake properly. Next items we have are the Mother's Providence and the Mother's Countenance. These aesthetic variants of the clown ensemble can spawn rarely in wrecks of Europa, and although they have no special effects, they look pretty cool in my opinion. Also, they don't do that annoying squeak with every step like normal clown ensemble. Make sure to give this ensemble to your head clown, as it will probably make them feel special. One time I found this ensemble as a captain and gave it to our clown in the submarine for clearing a treasure nest all by himself. Next item we have is the Husk Stinger. There's a 9% chance of this rare knife dropping from every husk you kill. And I would like to say that this knife is also very special and it makes you a husk if you get hit by it, but unfortunately I cannot, because it doesn't do much. It has less damage than a normal diving knife, and it cannot sever limbs, but it can damage walls. Yeah, that's something, right? Not really. Next up we have a pretty unique item, Crawler Mask. This mask has a roughly 2% chance of dropping from a crawler, and it's a pretty interesting item. Although at first glance it might seem like just an aesthetic helmet that will make you look extra menacing, this little monster has some more tricks it can do. First off, if you take off your ID card and wear this mask, it will hide your identity. So if you don't want people to know who you are while doing something sus, this is the perfect item. Second trick it can do is that it will make a crawler sound every 7 seconds you're wearing it. So you can get creative with this and trick your crew into thinking there are crawlers on board. Next item we're looking at is the Mudraptor Shell. This item might be my favorite by far. Mudraptors have a 6% chance to drop a Mudraptor Shell, and if you happen to kill a lot of Mudraptors to get this shield, trust me, it will be worth your trouble. While holding this shield, you won't be able to attack or do anything, but you will be extra tanky, and you will be able to stop a bullet. Yeah, you had it right. This shield has a durability and it will break after taking a certain amount of damage, but I mean, stopping a bullet is a pretty cool thing to do in my opinion. So I would say this might be the hardest item to get out of all the items so far, but as well as Mudraptors, Mudraptor eggs can also drop Mudraptor shells after they hatch, so hatching Mudraptor eggs might be the way to go in terms of getting this item. But hatching eggs dropping a Mudraptor shell might be a bug, so wait for it to get fixed after I make this video. In fact, it's already fixed probably. Is it? Thanks Barotrauma devs. And now we have the unknown fact of the video, and it comes from Toasty Bread Cat. Remember the reloading with hotkeys tip I gave in my 7 unknown facts video? Well, apparently you can use that method to hammer fire with the boomstick. Yeah, please don't patch this devs. And that's it folks. See you in the next video. Bye bye.